Hey there tech buddies, welcome back to IMS Coding. So in this today's video, we are going to see position property in CSS. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First, let's understand why we need position property. So see this page. When I scroll down, the navbar is being invisible. To tackle this issue, we can make it fixed using position property. And this is just only one example of position property. Think of it as your web design toolbox. It helps you place elements exactly where you want them on your page. Simple, right? Now let's see this in Visual Studio Code. So here, I am going to create a new file named position property.html. Get a basic HTML syntax by typing doc keyword. Now inside our body, let's create a container and inside this, I am going to create two child divs. So divs dot child multiplied by 2 and then hit enter. It's a shortcut provided by Visual Studio Code. Okay, it's time to write CSS. So I am using internal CSS. So to write internal CSS, we need to add a style tag. I'm adding a style tag after a head tag, and inside it we can write our CSS. First, let's target this container class. So type container and inside curly braces, let's set the width of this container to 100 VW. Then height, I'm setting it to 200 VH. Now let's make it flex. We want these two child divs in center. So add justify content to center. Same for align items, center, and let's give him a background color of green. Now let's view this in the browser. Right click here and open this page using live server. Okay, you can see here. Now let's remove this. Space which is added by our browser. So type asterisk symbol. Then padding, set it to 0 and margin, set it to 0. We don't want the default space. Okay, perfect. Now over here and make the browser and Visual Studio Code side by side so we can see the changes while writing the code. Now let's target our child class and then I'm setting the width of 10 rem. Same for height. 10 rem. Let's give him a border of around 2 pixels, solid black. Okay, now you can see the child divs. Let's add some margin of 2 rem. Okay, let's increase the border a bit more. Perfect. Now I am giving child1 ID to our first div, child1, and let's target this ID. So after hash child1 and then inside curly braces add position property and set it to static. Now see in the browser, nothing is changed because by default every element is static. So static is the default property of every element and it makes the element static. Now let's see relative property. So I am commenting the above position property and then close this comment. Okay. Then position relative. So the shortcut for duplicate a line is Shift Alt plus down arrow. Now we can change the position of this element using top, bottom, left, right property. Let's see that. But first, let's change the background color of our child1 to white. Okay, so we can easily identify the child1 div. So here I am adding top property and setting it to 100 pixel. Okay, now see here, the position of our child 1 is changed. So what happened here? So it moved down the length from here to this div. It is exactly 100 pixel. We can also use left property, and I am setting it 50 pixel. Okay, so like these properties, we can also use bottom and right. Now let's see position fixed. So first comment this about position property and then set the position property to fixed. Okay, leave the top and left same. So see here, when I am scrolling, our first child is not changing his position. It's because of position fixed. Now let's see position absolute. So first duplicate it, press Shift, Alt plus down arrow, and then comment in the above position property. Okay, now let's set the position property to absolute. So position absolute property change its position relative to its parent. In our case, the parent of child 1 is the container. So we need to set the position of the container to relative. So let's set the position of our container to relative, and the position of our child 1 is absolute. So nothing is changed, but if I reduce the width to 20 pixel, okay, and if I change the top of our child 1 to 10% and also left to 50%, so you will notice that it's adjusting his top and left position relative to its parent, which is the container. If I remove the position from parent, then you'll notice that the parent of our child 1 is the body tag. So we need to specify position relative in our parent div to work with position absolute for our child element. So that's it for today's video. If you're still confused about it, please watch this video again, or we will get back to it in our upcoming video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you want the source code, then please do check out in the description. This video is a part of our HTML and CSS Beginners Guide course, so please do check out our playlist. Like this video, share it with your friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button and press the bell icon. I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding, everyone.